All right, I'd like to welcome you to another insight and update for pool funding. Today is Sunday, September 1st in the US, but for me over here, it's already the 2nd of September on Monday. And I love Mondays. It's a fresh start. Every week is a new chance to see if we can have this week be better than last week. So I've got a couple of people here that got their hands up. I have no idea what they're going to ask me, but I figured we'll just kind of keep it open and see what's on their mind. We'll start with Dean and Dina. You are up. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Hey Ace, how you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. Super excited about September of 2024. Like that, right?
Yes, sir. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree with everything that everybody else is saying, but I was always also thinking about, if they're the most important person in the whole group is the one that just joined. And if we can just go down and support the people who just got started, then this thing will blow up like crazy. And they're everything you are doing, lead generation and bringing on people, man, I think it's awesome, Ace. I think you are right on track, and I'm just glad to be here, brother.
Well, you bring up a couple of very important points that I've covered this in trainings in the past, but I'd like to reiterate it again now that you brought it up. Our newest people, what should the treatment be for the newest people? I want our newest people to feel like VIP, okay? They should get the red carpet treatment. They should be feeling like, they're special and important to us. Not that anyone else is less important, but we want the newest people to have the maximum VIP treatment that we can possibly come up with. We want their welcome to be warm. We want their questions to be answered quickly. We want them to be able to engage and be a part of our system quickly without any kind of real obstacle in the pathway. So that sounds good, right? Right, Dean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you guys want that to be the case, we have to start with when they're looking at us before they join us. Don't you agree with that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I want to show you guys something here. I'm going to share my screen, and this goes back to another training, and this training has to do with let's see here. This training has to do with social evidence. Okay, social evidence. Now, let me go back to I want to go to the right here's where I want to go. This is the page. Okay. So we have here 1, 2, 3, soon to be 4 videos. Okay, soon to be 4 videos. There'll be a video put right here. Right between the humanity and Can. We're going to insert another video there, the final one. That makes it for a total of 11 minutes for our new remote agent page, which we can all use. Okay, anybody can use it as a way to share information. We no longer need to drive people to a course that takes 2 hours of their time when they can get the same information in 11 minutes, done very professionally now, right? A lot of polish here went into this here. And, I think people will appreciate that. Now,
all right.
You like that, right? So,
love it.
Now, in order for us to have social evidence, that goes back to each of you. So when I click on a video here, and I head over to YouTube to go take a look at it, okay?
Hey,
what I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go and say, okay, this video's been up for 4 days. It's had 146 views, but it's got 0 comments, okay? Don't you think it'd be a good idea to add a comment here? Okay.
Yes.
And so I might start out by putting a comment here by saying, pool funding.
Hey, Ace, we can't see your screen.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I can see it. Yep.
I'll stop
showing
there.
it. I could see it, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see it, no problem.
Yeah, I can see it.
Well, they said they
I'm
could see
sorry.
it, but I don't. All right, so I'll try it again here.
You
Oh,
might need to pull your screen down.
I found it. You are correct. Thank you very much.
I think I was on a different page. I was here. Okay. So I started to type pool funding. So this is the cowboy video right here. Pool funding has provided over $20,000 of funding for my family needs in the last 9 months. Okay, see that? Now, if you were reading that, okay, does that sound like a positive comment to you guys?
Yes,
It's also,
Yes,
it's also,
absolutely.
it's also a testimonial, isn't it? Okay.
yeah.
And if you take a look here, if you go here to my account, okay, and change it to pool funding here, go look at my account here. Okay, I've got 2 accounts that are my main accounts. That one there is practically 10,000, right? Rounded up, right?
Yeah.
And we go to the next one here. This one is actually over 10,000, right? You add the 2 together, that's 20,000, right?
Yeah.
And that's been since November 7th of last year, 9 months. Okay.
I would add to that by saying that's just in the $10 starting pool. That
Right.
doesn't even
Well,
count.
but I appreciate you wanting to add to that, but if as a testimonial, sometimes just getting to the point without adding your question marks, so people are gonna scratch their head because they're watching that video and they're gonna, so the point is you're getting funding you don't have to pay back, right?
Right.
See, that's what I'm thinking is you guys can say what you've received and how long it's taken to get it and end it. That's your whole testimony, right? Because you're putting it on social media in front of people that are looking at pool funding for the very first time. They don't understand everything you understand about pool funding. Like there's different pools. They don't need to know about that,
Right.
So what they care about is how much money and how long it take to get it,
Right.
So,
Hey, Ace,
but the main point I'm asking each of you to do, there's like a whole bunch of you here, but about 50 of you, if you all went in there on those main videos, think about it, there's 4 of them, okay? Those 4 videos that we're gonna be driving everybody to for the lead generation, okay? If you guys could load it up with testimonies, especially testimonies saying how much you've got, even if you're new. Hey, I've been in pool funding for about 2 weeks now and I've already gotten $300, right? That's something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but just how much you got, how long it took, how long you've been with pool funding, and keep it as simple as possible so that a new person coming in, they see the social evidence, because this is what people are looking at. They love the great videos and all the polish and all that, but they don't believe it or trust it. What they really believe and trust is the comments below the video. Get my point?
The reviews. The
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we had another hand up. Who was?
Ace, may I break in, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Big Theory. Go ahead.
Back to what you were, where you showed the income. You also showed that you paid in X number of dollars. I think you should explain that was not your money you were paying in, you're rotating the money.
That's true. That's true.
Otherwise-
For the purpose of this video, the people are watching this video. Yeah, that wasn't out of pocket.
You're gonna publish this.
Yeah, this for this video here, you were looking at my account page and you saw that money was sent in, right? That's the $10 pool. So $10 went in, and then the system paid me back $10. So circulation, is what happens,
Yeah.
or we call it recycling. So basically, in the $10 pool, you pay $10 every day, and then you're getting $10 back, right? 10 in, 10 out, 10 in, 10 out. Goes like that. But as far as like, if you have referrals, like I have 4 referrals on each of those accounts. When all of them are paying me, I got $40 a day coming in and $10 a day going out. That leaves me with 30 left over every day in positive cash flow. That's how these pools work. So whether it's a
But-
$1, $10, $100, $1,000, that's the nature of each of these pools.
But
Right,
during
good-
this,
good point,
during
Vic.
this posting of it, you're not gonna go to video to see the numbers. You're just gonna be posting words, so they're
Right.
not gonna see the, yeah.
So my
So
my
there's no
my
need-
point is we need that social evidence, which is what Dean and Dina, when they were talking about, hey, you know, how we treat new people matters. Well, we got to think about them before they even become the new people, right? When they're actually
Right.
looking to join, when they're actually given an opportunity to look us over, we need to show up there for them too. And that we haven't seen enough in that, you know, as much as I tell the community to do this, they forget, right? But we got to be
Right.
good and we got to be consistent at sharing our testimonies and screenshots. You know, you can do that on our Telegram group. But especially now, those 4 videos is critical now. Before we start sending a bunch of people to that page with those videos, it'd be good if it was loaded up with, you know, 20, 30, or 40 comments saying, hey, Pool Funding's putting money in my pocket, okay? To take it serious. That's what people need to see when they go there and they look at those videos, because we're going to be sending all that lead traffic. We're talking about, if I give it a year, I wouldn't be surprised if we send 1 million people to go look at that page in the next 12 months, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how important are those comments now, right? And everybody that we're sitting there, we're paying upfront money to get them to get there, right? This isn't free traffic. This is paid traffic getting, okay? So your comments really matter on those 4 videos. They matter on every video, but especially those 4. Right, Steve?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
I agree.
All right, excellent. Okay, so Brett, you've been patient. Thank you.
I just have to say, I'm just totally blown away by the way the concept has been set up. I absolutely got a hold of 2 people, and before I could really tell them much about what was going on, they said, well, we're in. You don't have to, we're
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a clue. Shut up. I can't tell you how many people talk themselves out of a cell, you know, because they take that as like more like, oh, like someone says they're in, it's like, oh, that means I should talk more. Nope, that's when you say, okay, let's just get started. Let's do the paperwork. Let's, you know, get the dotted line signed. Let's, you know, transfer the money. You know, that's what you need to do.
What I used was like, because at the beginning, what I told them was, they said, well, can you tell me if it's real? And I said, well, I know how you feel because I couldn't believe it myself. And that's how I felt about a lot of this. But here's what I found was when I got looking into how it's all set up and where the money's coming from, it's not coming out of pocket. It's coming from the market, and the market's there. And we just have to be ones that make that payment every day. And with 4 people, like you said, you get paid 3 back, you pay 1, you get your $30 a day. When you move to 300, that's when they got excited. When you move to the $300 a day.
Yeah, it's 9,000 a month.
And then
yeah.
I said, that's just a beginning, because there could be an opening for $1,000 payment. And then what happens there is now you're making $90,000. Well, they're in.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anymore. That's it.
And that's what's great about that latest, newest video that's less than 4 minutes long, is that it ends on that note of, you know, a millionaire with just four members on your team, which are
That's
referred
the
to
one
as
that-
branches, right? You get 4
That's the one
branches
that
set up.
He said that one caught him. He said, I don't know what you're doing, but on Tuesday, I'm definitely coming to the
All right.
meeting.
That's awesome. I love it. All right, good deal. David, do you have something else you want to add? Your hand is still up.
Yeah, I put it back up. Hold on one sec. So I would say that it's really great. I've heard that, putting posts and likes and shares and comments is very important for like ranking as well as validating the video. Like, yeah, people like the video, but certainly the number of comments, and then they might look at a few of the comments and realize, wow, this is powerful, especially if it says, yeah, I joined last week and I've already made $100, or I've been in 9 months and have, benefited $20,000, or, been funded 20,000, as you said, or whatever the verbiage is, earned, funded, whatever. And just people have been in for a month, a time frame they've been in and what they've made, maybe week to week, month to month, and the 9 months if they've been in, or 6 months, is very important. But we got homework. We got to go to those 4 videos, especially, as you said, but even the previous videos that go months back, a month back, 3 months back, 5 months back, we need to go back to there and make comments there as well, because those are very
Yeah.
good videos, some of those,
Absolutely.
especially the really good ones.
Yeah, you start the habit today and then go crazy with it. Yeah. Every time you watch a video, just make a habit of a like and a comment. Even if it's not related to pool funding, it's just a good habit, to be in.
Yes.
Right? Because
I have one more thing to as a question, because I don't really
Sure.
know how that works from what we're just sharing here, is usually instead of like where the share button is, you share and then you send it in a text, preferably, or maybe an email if you don't have a text to send it to, is that's what a lot of people do. But what I do is I copy the link. So I've already talked to them, so I might text the link to them directly, but then that's not getting the ranking if I'm not sharing it from the site versus just copy and pasting. Is that right?
we want to drive people to the page, and then if they end up going to YouTube, that's on them, but most people will probably not do that. But some will, because they want to see the comments. If they go to YouTube, it's because they want to go look at the comments. That's why. Right? Because
So those 4 videos that you mentioned are the ones that drive them to that particular website, you're saying, that landing page?
yeah, the remote agent. So it's
Okay, remote agent.
poolfunding.io/remote agent. There's no S. Remote agent. That's the address. So, and everybody can use that. It's not going to just be for our lead generation, but everybody can use that and just say, here's what we're doing now. Take a look
Did
at
you
it.
say it was remoteagent.io? Or no?
I
Just
did not.
remote agent.
I didn't say that, but I'm going to repeat myself one more time for you. And that is poolfunding.io/remote agent. That's
Thank you.
That's the address. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We don't want this to be a long video, so we're gonna wrap it up with Steve Thompson. He's one of our great leaders. He's gonna be one of the ones that are working these leads that are coming in. So Steve,
Hey,
what are your final thoughts?
I just wanted to follow up on what you were saying, that a new person comes in and at the very most they go for 2 weeks. But we had that before, that they'd go for 2 weeks, but we didn't have anything solid in place to take care of it at that point. Now we do.
Yeah,
Now we have the lead source.
that's the game changer. Is now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the game changer. Let's let a picture do 1,000 words, right? So here we go.
Right.
Let's get to the picture. Okay, the picture we want to show is right there. Done for you, lead generation. No more cold calling. Hot leads contact you. Buy now. Okay. All right. So buy
Yes.
now, guys. Buy now. That's it right there. This is the game changer for everyone, and I think the new people are going to really appreciate that, especially the new,
Yes, they will.
because I know we can build this thing on friends and family, but if that's the only way to build it, then people don't want to do that, do they? Right? So
Nope.
Some do, some don't.
yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, but the fact is that we have more than one option on how to build your team. It doesn't have to be with people you already know. You can build it on these leads that you can just buy the lead and let the leader work the lead for you, and then pass off the result to you, either a sign up for the $10 pool or a lead that's been worked. And you'll be able to, everything will be tracked. We're gonna track every step of the lead process so that you can see, you know, what you paid for. And right now the price is cheap, $10 a lead for someone to do all the work for you. That's crazy, crazy, crazy cheap. You'd be charging $50 for each one of these, not 10. But right now it's $10, guys. Jump on it while you can. And it matters how soon you jump on it, because if you jump on it later, there's a bunch of people that jumped on it before you did, and it kind of first in, first out, right? So you want to get in early, guys. Get in early, get in now, get in today. Thank you for coming to another pool funding insights and updates. We're super excited. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new month, and we're ready to go. All right. Well, everybody can unmute now, and we can say bye. Bye for now.
Well, the real Ace Fletcher,
Bye.
please stand up. Please stand up.
That's me. I'm the real Ace Fletcher.
Bye.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. See you later, guys.
Thank you.
Great show tonight.